Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's makeup tutorial, we're doing makeup tutorial for beginners. And basically I have moisturizer, lotion, anything you want to use. You want a clean base to start your makeup tutorial. So any primer, moisturizer, anything that you have, just grab it and I'm going to take you along with me to show you how I do my makeup. So I'm just putting this all over my face and just making sure that my face is covered with moisturizer and that my makeup looks good and flawless, because I want a great beat for this tutorial. And then I'm just gonna take any type of eyebrow spoofy and just get any type of eyeshadow, or if you do have eyebrow like eyebrow powder, just use that. And I'm just following my eyebrows, and there's a certain way I like my eyebrows, and I'm pretty sure that there's a certain way you who's watching like their eyebrows, so do it how fits you best. And I'm just a pro at doing my eyebrows, so that's what I do. I just follow the hairs and I just fill them in, and I'm doing the second one. And also you could just use eyebrow gel too. I don't have none, so I'm just doing it like this. And then once I get my eyebrows where I want to get them, I'm going to get my Dior Concealer. And then I'm just going to go under the top of the brow, and I'm going to go the top of the brow and under. You don't have to use expensive concealer. Elf, LA Girls, very cheap. Just use what you have. Or you can also use foundation too. If you don't have concealer, you can also use foundation. And now I'm just taking a powder puff and I'm just blending it out. I believe I blended it out with powder. And the reason why you want to use like setting powder to blend it out or anything else is because when you put eyeshadow, you want a great base set, and you want your eyeshadow to pop. So that's what I'm doing with this powder puff. Any pressed powder, setting powder, concealer will work fine too, but I just like the colors that I'm using, I want it to pop. And now I'm going in with one of the palettes that I'm using. It's an Anastasia palette. And then I'm going in with, I believe this is a Sigma brush or Sephora brush. There's the Anastasia. This is an old school palette, so I'm just dipping that and putting it in my crease like I did the other one. I'm going to do this eye. And like I said, any palette would do. This is just an old school palette. I want a transition shade because the shade that I'm going to be doing, it's going to be a little bit darker. And I want an easy transition shade. And honestly, you don't have to. This is a big brush. I shouldn't even use this brush, but this is the brush that I had. But you can use a smaller, dense brush, not so big. But I love the brush and I like how it came out with this look. But for starters, just use whatever you have. That will work. And now you see me going in with the green, and you only need a little bit, and I'm just doing my edges. And this is a good type of brush to use. I think I wish it was a little bit smaller, and then I should have not dipped so much. So yeah. I was trying to stop, but then I kept on going inside my crease. And if you guys want a tutorial on halo eyes, this is what I have. I don't have a lot of eye space. Let me know down in the comments, and everything I'm using is going to be down in the comments too. I mean down in the description. Everything I'm using is going to be down in the description. And the key trick is, before I got the sparklies, I should have sprayed it with setting spray. And normally I do, and then that's what you want to do. You want to spray it with setting spray with your brush and then dip it. And it shows more glitter. If you guys didn't know that, that's a little trick that you can do too. And then as far as the tape, I should have said this in the beginning of the video. I use tape to stop what I'm doing so it won't go over, and you'll see me when I take the tape off. And then I'm just, can't really see, just getting the green, and then I'm just getting an angle brush and I'm just putting it under in my eyelids to line it, and just give it some type of depth. And then now I'm going in with the Bubble Mascara from Maybelline. I got this off TikTok. It was supposed to be, it makes your lashes, but I don't have any lashes, so I didn't really see the difference. But you could just use any mascara, it doesn't matter. In this tutorial, you could do lashes. I don't think I did. I don't know what I did, if I did lashes or not. You could use lashes or not, just depending on you and what your preference is. And yeah. And now it's foundation time. I'm using a face bond. I'm in shade 28 from Urban Decay. I love this face bond stuff. This foundation is chef's kisses. I love the finished look. I love using it. I'm just putting it all over my face where I want foundation. I'm just getting my Real Technique brush and then I'm just patting it in. And it's good to pat it in. For me, I used to like streak it and I'm like, no, I just like to pat it in and just make sure I get a lot of coverage. And this is, I believe this is medium to full coverage, but I love this foundation. It's very light wearing, and I love the finish of it. And you guys are gonna see the finishing of it, but this foundation is really, really good. But use whatever you have. If you have drugstore is good. High end is good. Just use whatever you have. And now I'm going back in with my Dior, and I'm just highlighting everything I want to highlight on my face. So on the top of my forehead, in between my eyes, and then on the other side of my eye. And then I'm just highlighting everywhere I want it to be highlight. And if you guys like your face highlighted or areas on your face highlighted, do that as well. And like I said, it could be any type of concealer. This is just the concealer that I have. And now I'm taking my setting spray. This is the Morphe setting spray. I didn't show it, but I like it to spray it because I love it to get a little sticky. Not a little sticky, but just spray it down to me. Yeah, and I'm taking a Real Techniques brush, and then I'm just brushing that out on my forehead, and then under my nose, Cupid's bow. And now I'm taking my NARS pressed powder and I'm just setting this under my eyes. And then I believe that's either the MAC or the Sigma brush that I'm using, just to make sure my makeup is set under my eyes. Personally, I like to use the concealer, then set my makeup. Some people say it creases, but for me, this is what I personally like to do. So do whatever is best for you. But I love setting my eyes with the NARS setting powder. And then now I'm going with my LYS bronzer. And I believe I'm in the shade Harmony. To me, I feel like this is like a contour color on my skin. I normally don't use it, so I'm just going to contour my nose with it. This bronzer is very, very creamy. And I'm just going to blend everything out with my Amazon brush. I had this brush for a long time. And then just look how I'm just blending. I place everything in, how I'm blending everything out. And yeah, so whatever bronzer you have will work. So And now I'm taking setting powder and I'm just shaping my face, baking under my contour that I just did. And I'm just taking my Power Puff. I like doing that because it defines the face. So if you guys are wondering, why do you like doing that? Why are you doing that? It defines the face. And now I'm putting the setting powder and just trying to contour and shape my nose and just putting setting powder on the sides of my nose and then under my eyes. And honestly, this part is all about baking. You want to make your makeup stay in place, especially if you have oily skin or if you're doing, going throughout the day and you don't want to touch up. You just want your face to stay baked. I have oily skin, so I get oily in my T-zone. So that's why you see me baking using setting powder, pressed powder, but to each its own. Now I'm going in with Bobbi Brown. This was, like I said, a lot of old products that I have that was given to me. And I'm just going in with, I believe, Flame Blush. This used to be my blush back in the day. And I'm like, okay. And when I had green eyeshadow, when I'm using green eyeshadow, I like to pair it with a nice sultry blush color, not too overstimulating the green eyeshadow take over. And now I'm going in with Trendsetter from Morphe and just lining my lips. This is a cool brown. If it's just like chestnut. So if you have chestnut, you're fine. But if you don't have chestnut, get Trendsetter. It's the same thing. And now I am going in, I believe this is the Chanel color. Yeah, this is the Chanel color that I got. Chanel Lancome. This is a pretty nude color. And you saw the makeup look that I'm doing. I didn't want to extract from the eye. So I kind of got like a nice light blush. I didn't want to put too much in, like a nice nude brown lip combo. And you don't want to distract from the eyes. You want to make everything cohesive. And I'm like, oh, this look is, and this is the finished look, guys. Let me know what your thoughts on, and let me know if this helped you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you in the next one. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.